Crown night #1, and we just saw an incredible performance from Beau Jangles. Let's hear it for Beau Jangles. David Heffering from Terra Hills, and you got to tell me, how did this matchup begin? Like with Cattle Wash and Mrs. Muscle Hill, is that right?
No, Mrs. Major Hill.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Muscle Hill, that would not make sense whatsoever.
Well, it happens, but no, not today anyway. But it started with, getting Cattle Wash from Bill Donovan, and we needed to get a couple mares, and Bruce Brinkerhoff, who does a lot of our matings for us and things like that, we went through and we found a couple mares to breed to him, and this was one of them. And we just happened to be in the right place at the right time and got her, and it worked.
Tell me about her as a mom.
She's a good mom. She did a very good job, obviously, and I know you're probably gonna ask what Beau was like as a kid.
Yeah, how did you know that?
Well, I knew that was coming again, and he. He knew he was the boss of the crowd, and on a daily basis, and I have to give a lot of credit to my staff, Matt and Marissa and Justine and Shannon. They look after the horses and they follow them and everything like that. And I know, Matt always said that he was worried that he was going to be a little bit of a handful for him when he got to be a yearling to come in, but he knew that he was best, but he did what he was supposed to do.
Now, I heard that she has a baby by her side now. Talk about that one.
Yeah, we, unfortunately, the second foal, we would have had a full sister to him, but we, like everything in the horse business, we run into bad luck, and she died at 30 hours at Guelph. And so we bred her with frozen semen to Better's Delight, and we have a mainland colt now.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, one of the greatest horses of all time to have a colt, so we're happy. And he's a very good looking colt too.
We do want to say this is Cattle Wash's first Breeders' Crown. Is that right? As a sire?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And so to Bill Donovan, congratulations, and thank you very much for allowing us to stand the horse up in Canada.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to bring in John Roberts now. So, John, come in here because we're going to talk owners. All right, so let's talk about the owners. So we've got Graham Grace Stables, Kiwi Stables, and Bolton Stables.
Yep.
You are okay. So there's dog stories happening actually all around Beau Jangles. Let's start with Kiwi Stables. Is it you?
Yep. Yeah, Kiwi Stables is my fiance and myself, and we called our stable Kiwi Stables after our 3-pound one-eyed dog.
Oh my God! And okay, so Beau Jangles, that was not his original name, right?
Nope, his original name at the sale was T.H. Beau Jangles, spelled B-O Jangles. And Adam Ainspan has a dog named Beau, B-E-A-U, and they call him Beau Jangles. So he asked if it was okay if he changed Beau Jangles to T.H. Beau Jangles to Beau Jangles. And we were like, yeah, sure, that sounds fine. So that's how Beau Jangles got his name.
If it works, whatever. Talk about this horse. He's absolutely beautiful. He's big.
Well, when we saw him at the sale, that was the only fault that I could see on him, was that he was big. He was made perfect. He stood perfect, but he was large. And by large, I mean one of the biggest horses, if not at the sale. But he's athletic, so sometimes a great big horse like that are just not athletic, and he's big and athletic, and that's part of what makes him so special, is that he can cover the ground so much easier.
You're a horseman. You drive, you train. What's it like to stand on the sidelines and watch somebody else sitting behind a horse, in a race like this, and you're the owner?
Well, I can tell you that sitting in the bike, and I've been in big races like this, I'm not nervous at all. When I'm standing on the sidelines watching it and I can't do anything and have zero control about the race, I'm a nervous wreck. So it's a totally different experience. It's great in its own right, but completely different from being out there on the racetrack myself.
Let's just talk about how great this horse is. Oh my God, 12 for 12. I don't remember the last time a horse has gone 12 for 12, but it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, he's unbelievable.
I still am letting this year sink in. It still hasn't sank in. For him to do all the things that he's done this year in such, in style basically, and then cap it off with a race like tonight on a cold night and set a track and stakes record after being out almost past the half and going 121 around the turn, and then to throw another 26-second quarter in there at the end. It's just unbelievable. All I could say after the race was just wow. That was just wow.
Yeah, no, it was great. Thank you, Jonathan, so much. And everybody, that concludes Breeders' Crown, night number 1 from the Diamond Creek Winners Lounge. We will see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.